another championship predictions video where we will be predicting match week 15. Starting off with Watford v Bristol City. I'm very unfamiliar with Watford's game, you know. I'm going to go with a Watford win because Bristol are 2 losses in a row. It's not normal for them anymore. But yeah, I'm going to go with that. Iram Loza probably will score. So yeah, that's them there. Watford have played really well. I did back them against Ipswich to win 2-0. But Ipswich's game... Oh wait, was it Ipswich? Yeah, it was Ipswich. I didn't really... I didn't really think that Ipswich could go again with Watford's game at the moment. So, yeah, I'm going to back Watford with a 2-1 win at Vicarage Road. As we move on to Saturday games, where we will have the John Eustace derby, where John Eustace's Derby County will be going away to his former club, Blackburn Rovers. Blackburn sit 18th, 2 wins in a row, as Derby sit 11th with 3 wins in a row, 4 wins in a row actually. Yeah, both of them are doing quite well. Derby in 11th. This is where Derby will get back to the Premier League. Well, maybe not this season, but in the next few seasons they will be in the Premier League again. So yeah, let's start off with these two teams are incredible, on incredible form, and Derby have just beaten Hull City's run of form, or run of the unbeaten run, and Blackburn beat Bristol City 1-0. So yeah, that's a very good start for both. Great comeback from both of these teams, actually. I was always expecting Derby to be in the top half, and they're finally back. So yeah, let's go with a 2-2 draw, because I just don't see any one of these teams. Well, if I do see one of these teams taking the 3 points, it is Derby County. So we move on to Hull v Portsmouth, where Hull lost to Derby County, yes. And Portsmouth drew 0-0 with Wrexham. And this is where Hull get back to winning ways, obviously. And Portsmouth aren't doing too well. At least Oxford, Portsmouth, at least above 21st, cannot go, at least above 21st and upwards, can't get in relegation zone anymore for the next, what's it called again? Yeah, international break, because that's back. So yeah, I'm going to go with a 1-0 win for Hull before the international break to get back to winning ways, as Portsmouth keep going down this bad run of form. Let's move on again. Millwall v Preston, Swansea play Preston, it was 2-1, and Millwall got annihilated 5-0 by Birmingham. I just remember that off by heart. Millwall look awful, you know. I don't know, I'm unfamiliar with Birmingham's game, but we'll get on to them with a good game. But Preston, they played really well. Let's just get it over with to start off with. 3-1 Preston. It is incredible the way that they played against Swansea. Just proper whacking it up from the back. It was very intense, and goal of the season, goal of the month contender from Thierry Small. It was just cracking goal. Don't even know how he scored it. It just glided into the back of the top corner. Ended up in the back of the net somehow. So great goal by Thierry Small, who is a small man, by the way. Let's talk about Millwall. We're at the Den. We're at the Den. Like, they're not going to keep any good records at the Den. Yeah, that's why I've gone with a 3-1 prediction. It's just not going to work. They're going to score one, that'll be it. It'll be 2-0, they'll score, and then they'll make 2-1, and then later on, it will be 3-1. Here we go. The game that I was literally just on about with Birmingham's game against Millwall, where they smashed them 4-0. That's 2 games in a row where they've smashed the team 4-0 in the same match week, in the same game week. Sorry. Middlesbrough play Birmingham. This is where I go with a very good game, solid game, not my match of the day or the game of the week from the Championship. Birmingham will win. That's all I see. And Middlesbrough have genuinely just rejected an offer from Wolves to get their manager, Rob Edwards, out of the job. They're keeping Rob Edwards for another few years, where I think Middlesbrough might go up this year. Through the playoffs, I would say. Stoke and Coventry will probably go up anyway. It's going to be a very good title race this year. So yeah, that's what I'm going with. A 3-2 win to Birmingham City. I just don't see anyone else winning it. I do. It's going to be a very back and forth game, I think. But this is the two good teams. This is where Birmingham will make their charge for the automatic spot. Well, I don't think they'll get it. Well, I think they'll get into the playoffs before the international break. Now we move on to Leicester away to Norwich. Let's start off with Liam Manning still has a job after a 1-1 draw with Sheffield Wednesday. We're still on -4 points. Um, yeah, I think they'll give him this match as well, and I do think he'll get a result of that again. Back-to-back draws. I do think it might. Was it 1-1? 0-0? Might mean 0-0. No, no. There is pressure piling on Cifuentes after bottling that win. Um, Cifuentes is frustrated as they lost in like the 96th minute to Ayling or whatever his name is. And Middlesbrough were down to 10 men, so well done for Middlesbrough snatching the draw because they weren't going to win it at all. So yeah, you have to take that from them. I did predict Middlesbrough to win, I think 2-1 or something like that, something close. So yeah, but I will go with two managers in the Championship who know the Championship will only get a 1-1 draw. That's what I made my mind up as 1-1. As we move up, why have I put two Championship? Never mind. Anyway, we go to Bramall Lane, where Sheffield will play on QPR. Let's start off with whatever Sheffield United do, they can't get out of the relegation zone this match week. And it's going to be. Oh, has it been 3 losses in a row? Let me check for everyone, guys. Yeah, 3 losses in a row. This will be 4. Just get straight into it. Richard Kone scores 1-0. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say. They were Sheffield United were 1-0 up against Coventry, and then Coventry smashed them. Well done, Coventry. QPR. They did lose to Southampton. Southampton are back. Our first game since Will Still was sacked, they get another goal. Another goal. They Southampton were just crazy in that game. I don't get it. As we move on to the next one now. Oh, Southampton v Sheffield Wednesday. And it's going to be a close one again. I did think it would be 2-1, but I've gone with a draw. You'll see that in a minute. It'll be quite consistent with the draws today, guys. Wednesday played really well. I saw that shot at half time by Barry Bannon that was like way outside the box as well. That'll probably get goal of the month over Thierry Smalls, but they were two great shots by both players there. Where Barry Bannon will score again, obviously, and Southampton will score as it'll finish 1-1. Trust me, it'll be 1-1. Let's say I have a weird feeling that that will happen. So we move on. So it is a quick video call, and there we go. My match of the day. It's going to be better, bigger, and better. Where Stoke will close the gap to 30 points. Where there'll be 1 point difference between Stoke and Coventry. I'm going to go with a big scoring game. Not 3-2, not 3-3, not 4-2, not 4-1, not 7-1. It's going to be a good one. Where Stoke did beat Oxford 3-0 last match. And obviously Coventry beat Sheffield United 3-1. Yeah. This is where both teams will pull it out the bag at the Bet365 Stadium, where it'll finish 4-3 Stoke City. Come on, you plotters. I'm not a Stoke City fan, but I want them to be back in the Premier League next season, as well as Coventry. But I want both of these teams to be rocking up to great teams and beating them. That's what I want to see in the Premier League next season. As we move on. Yes, that was a shrug. Swansea will take on Ipswich at home. I'm going to that one. Get ready for a really, really boring vlog where Ipswich will beat Swansea humiliatingly. Swansea are going to change the tactics, and because of that, Kieran McKenna's going to win 3-1. Let's just get it out of the way. 3-1 Ipswich. It does say 3-1 Ipswich. 3-1 Ipswich. This is not going to be a fun day at the office. I don't think we'll put a fight up in the first half, and then we'll just drop the bag. We'll really shoot ourselves in the foot, I think, in this game. I think we might be 1-0 up at half time and then just get smashed at the second half. So yeah, let's just move on. That's a sad game. West Brom v Oxford. I'm gonna back Oxford, guys. It has been a quicker video today. I'm sort of rushing it. We only have one prediction left, maybe? Yeah, one prediction left. But this is not that one. This is the second to last. West Brom are so confusing at the moment. I don't even know where they are in the league actually. They are 15th and they just lost 1-0 to Charlton. Okay, that makes Swansea's one run with Charlton look awesome and good. I mean, we're quite successful there. We should have gotten the equaliser with Preston. Oh no, what about Swansea now? We should have beaten Preston. We should have beaten Charlton. We didn't. We wasted opportunity. Anyway, back to Oxford. Oxford got annihilated, but I'm gonna back them. Nice chill backing of 1-0 Oxford. They're going to crush the hopes of the relegation threat. The teams who are in there, Norwich and Sheffield United. I can't count. I'm sorry, I just can't count Sheffield Wednesday at the moment. But anyway, let's move on to the last but not least match. Again, Wrexham are last against Charlton. It's going to be a fun game and it's going to be quite high scoring. We're only 15 minutes into the video, which is quite cool. Wrexham 14th, Charlton 6th. Three-two Charlton. Sorry, but I accidentally clicked it. Yeah, Charlton on 23 points as Wrexham are on 18. 14th place as Charlton are in 6th. As I said, this is where Charlton will get another win and make 5th in my predictions. So yeah. Yeah, thank you for watching today's video, guys. Make sure that you like and subscribe for more to keep this runner format by me, because I'm gonna keep going until I hit 1,000 subscribers. So, like and subscribe, comment your predictions down below. Peace out. See you in the next one.